What is going on, guys? Cheaptar Bill here, and welcome back to Pokemon Infernal Red. Now, I made my way across Route 10 until I hit any story point whatsoever, and as soon as this transceiver started ringing, I hit the record button. So let's get started and see who's calling. Maybe Professor Oak's boner has arisen. Maybe Bill got my number without my knowing, and he's going to be wanting me to pay him back for that SS ticket somehow, but we don't know yet. And forgive my rough voice, I know it may sound normal, but I am hurting right now, so the voices may be a little off.
Hello again, how are you doing? I hope everything is well. I tried to call Asmas, but he wouldn't pick up his cross transceiver. I imagine he's off making his Pokemon stronger. Oh yes, you mentioned that you received a ticket for the SSN. From who? Ah, Bill. You invented that Pokemon storage system in Kanto. We're in Kanto, just in case you didn't know that. That PC box is filling out the Pokedex will be very difficult. I hear you're headed off to Rock Tunnel.
Oh my god, that's such an innuendo-y place.
It's very dark in there. You'll have a hard time navigating without some light. It's also very moist, depending on if you fondled Titty Mountain first. If I remember correctly, one of my aides has HM5, or one of my HM5s has AIDS. I can never tell the difference. It contains flesh, which will help you traverse Rock Tunnel. Anyway, enough from me. It's more about you. I'll let you get back to your journey. Your mother and I wish you the best.
Yes, honey. I'm so exasperated, Professor.
Oh, hold your horses. I'll be back in a minute, slut. Goodbye.
That's a lot of cutting branches. Alright. So, that is Professor Oak's. If there's any proof in the plot that Professor Oak owns the trainer's moms. What? 20 species. Everstone. Fuck you, dude. I don't need a fucking Everstone. Hey, what about you? Okay. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to have 30 species just to get EXP, or fucking 50 species just to get EXP share. Ah, shit. Oh well. I'll know Splash in this dark, moist tunnel, so should make it a little easier. I remember, in Blue, when I played through this, I didn't even know Flash existed. Nobody gave me any hints at all. So when I came to Rock Tunnel and realized that it was super fucking dark, I pretty much just hugged the wall. Ooh, that's actually... You know what? I don't like Zubats. Let me hit you. It'd take less than 200 steps to get the fuck out of here. Alright. But I pretty much hugged this wall and made my way... You're not a scientist. Made my way across the tunnel just hugging the wall. And I'm honestly surprised that I made it out of there, to be honest, because I don't even think the stairs showed up in that thing. And mind you, I had my contrast turned way the fuck up. Oh crap. Guess I'm gonna have to use special moves. Where'd you use special? Bone Meringue. Fucking Christ. Okay then, I guess Twinkie's gonna evolve. Whatever, I'd love to have a Pidgeotto. Let's go with Aerial. There's some stab there. He high defense really doesn't leave much room for stabbing anybody. But yeah, so I got a cold out of nowhere. Might have been because it was cold outside, and I usually go outside to warm the car for the wife before she goes off to work. And Slowpoke, yeah. Fuck. Oh, wrong. Pokemon. Hey, Pikachu. Okay. But I usually warm up the car for my wife before she goes off to work. So, and a lot of times I'm just too lazy to put on shoes, so that's probably part of it. Ew. Oh, come on. So with that in mind, stop hurting yourself. With that in mind, I don't know, that's probably one factor. Also, the weather here has been so erratic. With all these different winter storms that just come in every 5 minutes. I mean, my kids have been off school for 9 fucking days because of the fucking winter storms. I mean, I feel it's stupid that they call off school for that. But there's also a mountain nearby where there's a lot of kids who live up on the mountain. Yes, you heard it first here, folks. Cheap Tar Bill lives near mountain folk. Near the hills which also have eyes. Okay, hey. There is! Twinkie's evolving! Oh my goodness. Near the hills which have eyes, but I don't live anywhere near West Virginia. Which is where I believe where that movie takes place. Good God, cock. Pidgeotto is so majestic, don't you guys think? I actually did, for Pokemon Red, I actually did an Ash run. Or, not Red, but fucking Pokemon Yellow. I did an Ash run because I started off with Pikachu. Pikachu fucking hated my guts. And then I didn't catch anything along the route. Because Ash didn't catch anything along the Hey, wow, you can see the power plant. Now let's fuck this guy up real quick. So, anyway, with that Ash run, I mean, I caught a Caterpie, let it evolve. Then for shits and giggles, I had to catch Rattata, let it evolve, and then release it subsequently before SSN. And then I had all the starters, and I didn't really know much of Ash's party beyond Charmeleon, because I hadn't really seen any of the episodes that led up to Charmander evolving into Charmeleon, then subsequently into Charizard. Because, you know, back then it aired on UPN for a little bit, and then 4Kids was bought out by Kids WB, and 4Kids were the animation supervisors for the first Pokemon anime. So I didn't see anything from beyond the first 20 some odd episodes of Pokemon until after I caught it on Cartoon Network years later. And then now it's on fucking Netflix, but they're not going to put season 3 up, which is going to be the rest of the Orange Island Archipelago. Not to be confused with Acapella, which for some reason has competitions according to Pitch Perfect, which I don't stand at all. But yeah, so I mean, I knew that he had a Charizard, so I leveled Charmeleon up to past that stage, or Charmander up there, but I didn't know anything beyond Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander, i.e. Charizard, Pikachu, of course. He was my main guy. Then I had read that he was in the Orange Islands and that he used a Lapras to get across there, so I got the Lapras from Silphco. I mean, this run was as accurate as I could make it with the lack of knowledge that I had. And I thought it was a fun little run. And right now on Pokemon X, I wish I had game capture for 3DS. Because in Pokemon X right now, I am doing a rodent run. Even named my character Rodent Run. Because why the hell not? What the hell did he do? Here? Hopefully Pikachu can actually get a hit in without getting confused, because fuck these slowpokes, man. But yeah, I'm doing a rodent run, which qualifies any rodent creature. Chespin's my starter for that run, and I have a Pidgey that's getting boxed as soon as I get out of Santaloon Forest. A Pidgey that's getting boxed as soon as I get out of Santaloon Forest, but I'm only allowing myself to catch rodents. So it's going to be a challenge because, I mean, Pikachu qualifies as a rodent. And I might evolve that one into a Raichu. I'm sorry you heard that, Pikachu, in my game of Infernal Red. You're also going to become a Raichu once you learn Thunderbolt. Fire Fang. Higher base power than Ember. X-Stat life. Plug it. Hello. Gonna get fucking. Probably gonna get fucking. I don't even know if he's gonna get Charizard at X or Y. That's where I'm puzzled. Is what I know there's Mega Evolutions in this game, but when do I get them? And which is it gonna be for Charmander? See, now I remember all this stuff. I remember how to get out of Rock Tunnel. Rock Tunnel. As soon as I learned about the Flash, about getting Flash, Rock Tunnel became a fucking cakewalk. Because you only have to know so much to get out of it. But yeah, so so right now I'm doing a rodent run on Pokemon X because why not? And I wish I had the ability to capture for 3 years, but that shit is like, I looked it up online. It's like $400 for a 3DS that will allow you to capture, and it's not even going to be a 3DS XL because I've got strong hands. Strong hands. I've got strong hands, and these hands are not very well equipped to hold a regular 3DS. I barely got by playing with a DSi when I had like I bought Pokemon Black in a DSi because I gave my old DS Lite to one of my kids for her to start her own Pokemon journey with Diamond. Yeah, with Diamond. And that was that. So I mean, these hands are not very well equipped to hold small things, which I guess is handy because when I was a teenager I used to jack off a lot. Wow, I'm telling a masturbation story on top of Pokemon stories. But mind you, they never. What the hell? Oh, he used it on me. Okay, what the fucking mook. Like, who used Metal Claw? Oh, that Charmander used Metal Claw. Okay, Q-Boner. Meet my friend Twinkie. Oh, god damn it, that's a Third Meryl Pokemon. Oh, that is so cool looking. I just love the little subtleties that they have going on for these Pokemon's animations. But yeah, so I mean, that's another issue I have with recording on a 3DS is that if I do get a 3DS that can record, I highly doubt because I'm super cheap, hence the name. It's gonna be one of those things where I'd have to use it a lot, and I'd have to. And the thing is that Nintendo, since Nintendo only really cares about first-party properties like Zelda and Mario, I can really only do Pokemon on my channel and monetize it without Nintendo saying, "Hey, I want a hand in that shit." But this is a fan game, so I mean, Nintendo, even then, regardless, Nintendo's not going to want their hand in this shit. Because they don't make any profit from the game itself. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Nintendo's a bunch of double-dipping bitches. Watch Nintendo strike my fucking video now. Watching. Making sure that watching comes up, because the last few videos it hasn't, and I think it was because of my noise gate that I'm using. What the hell? How did that miss? Well, at least somebody knows. I have lots of people that know. Like a Gene. Oh, Doug. Bulldoze it. Wow, that is a strong defense, Dad, honestly. Okay, so this Geodude just tried to lay the smackdown on my candy ass, but I've got a Doug trio here that looks like a penis without a tip when you look down at your own junk. Don't say you haven't done that. Don't say that he does not. This is the exit area. I'm gonna have to get out of here. This is a lot more tedium than I realized it would be with the trainers and their affinity for ground type Pokemon that have high defense stats. Oh well. Just a setback. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna continue on my trek here. And we're probably gonna cut the video in Lavender Town. It's not gonna take much longer. So I'm gonna get back to about where I was. Alright. What's up, hiker bitch? Maybe I'm lost in here. Maybe your mom is. But this is one thing I love about Pokemon Month is that, yeah, I mean, I just made up a month and I'm sticking to it. I'm only doing Pokemon content. And mind you, I've got a challenge from good old Junosaur. To do not really an official challenge either. It's just he's really wanting to watch the rest of this game that he was terrified at. And I mean, he freaked out at a certain part of this game because it was like a weeping angel effect where he'd see the pursuer very slowly coming at him. And for him, it was just so terrifying. So I'm like, you know what? I'll put on my big boy pants and my Depends and I'll play it and let you see that ending. Because, you know, what are bros for? God damn it, I just said bro on fucking national YouTube. National YouTube. This is more like an international site. There are a lot of you that watch me from Europe and Germany. Europe and Canada. I know that because I read my analytics. My analytics say that Canadians watch me too. Yeah, if you're from the US, and I think my sister's phone technically, if she watches me at all, her phone would get picked up by Canadian Tower, so it'd show that as being a Canadian IP. I'll be right back. One thing about JRPGs, they're very turn-based in the early years. I mean, Pokemon has always been turn-based. That'll help if I ever dig out of here. I just want to get the fuck. Dodge. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, this is toward the end. This is toward the end of the rock tunnel. I know. I want to get the fuck out of Dodge, so let's fuck you up. You're a little camper girl. Picnicker Sophia. My friend had a baby recently and named her Sophia. I suggested the middle name be the first because I'm a dad and that's a dad joke. They made it Eve instead because she was born like 2 hours left of the new year of 2015. Good God, man. This army voice has no effect on me, said Charmeleon in a very gruff man voice. Which is kind of funny because I can do these. I can actually deepen my voice really low and still maintain maximum projection if I need to. I'm going to speak into the mic now. Yeah. It's fucking shit. Okay. Oh, God damn it. The first cup I'm drinking out of the blue cup is coffee. Caffeine is my god. Caffeine. Other white meat. Ever since I was a young boy, I always wanted to be a narrator. I would always narrate over things. Watch a bug crawl across the grass. I don't really know how that sketch goes, word for word, but the effect's there. It really feels like Morgan Freeman wanted to be a narrator, and that's what he did, sometimes. He has the voice of a golden god. He's very insightful. And every time he speaks something convoluted, he gets a freckle. Okay, oh fuck. Fuck. Your big couch, fucker. Fucking couch. I don't even know what he said. I just want to kill this hiker's dog. I guess his name is Dudley. Dudley Dursley. I really want to take away his hitting stick. What I think is funny is that J.K. Rowling wrote Dudley to be such a spoiled brat, but I think somewhere in this book series, I know the first 3 books were written before they were even thought to be published. They were even close to being published. But I mean, at least the person that one mention of a PlayStation could have added a 2 right in front of it, because of when the 3rd book came out. That's what system was top of the line, and Dudley Dursley wouldn't play a PlayStation to save his own life if the 2 was out. Because, you know, it's Dudley Dursley. Well, fuck you. Hell, man. Does this Charmeleon not have any defense in his any IVs in defense? Well, I cannot wait till he's a Charizard, because ground type attacks will not work. Let's just throw poop at him. Fuck you, Mud Bomb that shit. Yeah, I think Mud Bomb was originally a poop throwing, to be honest. Because of the way it looks in the anime. If you guys have seen it, if you have Netflix, just go on there and just watch the first or second episode of XY. And you'll see a Bunnelby tossing mudslinging, if you will, at the opponents, and it looks like poop, and it's so much so. Well, that was quite unexpected. So what I'm gonna do, what happened is that, my wife actually got sent home, not for a bad reason, but my wife got sent home and there was a big clatter at my door, and I thought someone was trying to kick my door in for a minute, but that was her, because I tend to lock the door so that the chick can't escape while I'm doing any recording, and the only one who really has a big risk of getting out of the house is Cute Tart Girl, because she's short, can't reach the top lock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video here while my ear is exposed, and we will continue to traverse the dark, moist rock tunnel underneath Tit Mountain. She needs to get a nipple hardened in order to get it all done. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. I've learned by... You know what? I'm going to give it to Kyle. I think Kyle can learn how to flash people. You know what? Kyle really needs to learn how to express himself.